So this one 22. I believe this time is my 22nd Thanksgiving, but still, every time each year Thanksgiving feels like a just like first time when I make plan. So which is why I am using this picture. So nowadays Catch 22 means like people fresh out of college, meaning 22 years old. Although average college graduation, it takes 6 years. So still that doesn't mean they finish degree at the age of 24, because if someone works after high school, let's say 1 year, and go back to college, and in that case, spend 6 years in college, that will be like 25 years old by then. And then, so Catch 22 is a novel and then movie. I'm not gonna say 19 when, and yeah, I believe so. It's not correct of me to say referring Catch 22 just because this year, this time is my 22nd Thanksgiving I celebrated. But still, every year planning Thanksgiving is just like first time, which can be draining energy. And see, I have been married for 20 years, but the year before I got married, by the time we were dating and engaging, so that is my second time. And my first time celebrating Thanksgiving with American family, that was, I believe I was in kindergarten. So I vaguely remember how it was like. And so when I was 28 years old, yeah, I was so impressed how delicious the turkey was, because I don't think Japanese grocery store sells turkey. So after that, my third time Thanksgiving, the fourth time Thanksgiving, and I started noticing that, I think turkey is a little bit too dry, and regular chicken might be more flavorful. And it's so funny, some Japanese proverb was saying that you use shrimp to catch red snapper. Red snapper is a expensive fish, and around the time I was a kid, that saying doesn't really make sense, because shrimp and red snapper is around the same unit price. So I cannot tell which is more expensive or what. And also, some people prefer shrimp over red snapper fish because shrimp can be, of course it's subjective, but shrimp can be more flavorful and texture is more substantial compared to red snapper. So yeah, so back to, and then yeah, so after the second or third Thanksgiving, I noticed chicken might be more flavorful than turkey. And after that, I noticed that Thanksgiving can be obnoxious with family and relatives because they ask insensitive, stupid questions such as, oh, when you guys have children, and oh, hey, MOP, I know you have been working as a part-timer. When are you gonna be full-time? And yeah, people ask that. And then back then, I was quiet and nice and sweet. And yeah, each time I politely answer that I don't know when I will get promoted to full-time job. And yeah, if someone asks me the same question again, I should practice how to be rude. And hey, don't you know everyone is asking the same rude question? And I hope you will be smart enough to ask this question the last time. Yeah, I may say that, but I cut off many people, like people who ask inconsiderate question. And yeah, like someone told me that blood type B people cut off people no matter who they are, even with blood related family. And I am blood type B, and unlike many Japanese women, I try not to believe in blood type stereotype. But yeah, so the person who told me about the blood type B cut off people, and then yeah, that person is getting annoying to me over time. My neighbor subscriber is asking about the story or episode about that person, so I may want to talk about it later. And then yeah, of course, I cut off that person too. And then yeah, after that family relative annoyance, and then that is the time my son was still infant and toddler. And then so that was back in Washington DC area, Silver Spring, Maryland. And I noticed that DC area people are like career oriented too much. And I'm not gonna say power hungry or money hungry, but they are career oriented. Or I want the social climber might be too harsh to say. And then so basically they are not interested in people who don't have so-called normal, regular, traditional day job, corporate ladder type of job with lucrative freelance job on the side on the weekend or something, and then live in a big house with 2 children or 3 children with a big dog. Or yeah, most of them are like that, but I am not like that. So they are not interested in being a friend to me or to us. So yeah, that's the time I noticed that if I host a Thanksgiving dinner like few years in a row, I started noticing that there are people who come to other people's house for party, but they never reciprocate hosting back this time or next time. They never do it. They go to other people's house, but they don't invite people to their house. And I started noticing like that. And also food restrictions or picky eating habit. So I grew tired of it, hearing I am a vegetarian, pescatarian, fruitarian, ovo-lacto vegetarian. Did I say vegan? And then, oh, I am Mormon. Is Latter-day Saint Mormon who doesn't consume any caffeine, tea or coffee or matcha, and then, or it's not kosher, and that's Judaism. And picky eating people, they, oh, I like pumpkin, but oh, I'm not in the mood of eating pumpkin right now. And then, okay, all right. So, yeah. So I think the last blow that I stopped hosting is that's after I noticed that some people come to the party in our house, but they never reciprocate hosting in their house. They don't do it. And then some family like stuck up popular Chad and Stacy type of people. They show up late and they leave early, as if our party is not good enough for them, and they don't. What is it called? The RUSV, saying yes or no to attend or not, and they don't answer until the last moment. Oh, hey MOP, we are waiting for the better thing to come up. If the better thing come up, we are not going to your boring home party. And yeah, their action is louder than what they are doing. So what they say. So we stopped hosting. Then we relocated to Illinois, north of Chicago, and then my husband's friend told us or asked us, oh, do we want to go to Soup Plantation with us? And Soup Plantation is a restaurant, soup and salad and some baked food. And then, oh yeah, sure. And then that was the first time that we didn't cook at all for Thanksgiving. And then it only took 3 hours. Leave the house, wait in line, eat, and come back within 3 hours. Yeah, the planning the Thanksgiving home party, invitation, planning who to invite, and prep cook and cooking, cleaning and packing the leftover. And some food are popular, but some other food are not popular, and people don't help consuming. People don't want to take, or some people take other food, but they don't want to help me reducing the food, and then leave too much food in our refrigerator, and sometimes it's difficult to pack all of it. So, but now we go to restaurant, and yesterday was within 2 hours. So yesterday was the easiest and the shortest. Yeah, so if we want to go to Thanksgiving dinner at the restaurant, yeah, you guys are welcome to join us. Thank you.